Okay, welcome back, guys. This is another continuation of the defense strategy video, base build bit video, however you want to say it. I can't really talk. Today we're looking at the 12v12s. Here's the base. Did I put on the war bases yet? No, I still need to work on that. Okay, so here is the base. Talking about 12v12, the difference there is with Town Hall 10, you're defending Queen Walk, and that's pretty much it. And Town Hall dives. With 12v12, the way you want to defend, I think the most popular Town Hall 12 strategies are Mass Loon and E-Drags. So that's what I'm basically setting this up to defend. Now, how do you do that? If you notice here, I have all four defenses, air defenses, on this side of the base with the Town Hall. What that does is two things. One, it doesn't give a lot of value to a kill squad taking my Town Hall. And it gives almost no value to Lava Hounds. Because they're so far away from all the other defenses that hit balloons, it makes them useless. They fly across the base, and yeah, maybe they lure off the traps, but that's not going to help enough when you have all four expos, most of the air defense, most of the archer towers and wizard towers over here. Now, speaking of balloon attacks, the most popular is the Suicide Hero. So what they'll do is they'll try to lure out your clan castle, which I make mine fairly lureable, as you see here, because I'm baiting Suilalo, right? I want them to put a few balloons in here or here and pull the clan castle out, and then that's going to make them place their heroes somewhere around the base. Now, if you look around, where would you put your heroes if you want to kill the CC, right? You'll put them here, you'll put them here, or over here, right? So I defend this side with a Tesla farm, and I defend this side with just having no value. There's only two archer towers over there. You definitely would not put them anywhere down here because you would not be able to kill the CC. Same thing up here. If you put the heroes up here, you'll get a few of these buildings down, but you won't kill the CC. And if you come up here with the heroes, they're getting next to no value. Yeah, I know a couple air defenses seems like a lot of value, but with everything else on this side of the base, it's not a lot of value. Okay, the balloons will still go down. So I also have all my air traps here in the middle of the base because that's where the balloons are going to group up. I do have a few here, right? But that's for the Town Hall 10 defense against Queen Walks. Let's talk E-Drags for a second. The way I defend E-Drags is, of course, the black bombs, right? But I got to place those in places where I can also have dual value, say to pick off healers or balloons for funnels. The best way to defend the E-Drags is pathing, right? So you see this group of buildings here, it looks just like a whole bunch of buildings. If you were to spread E-Drags across this, what's going to happen is they'll take down all the low hit point buildings and be left with these two storages. So you have one pack of E-Drags on this storage, one pack on this. And the pack on this one is either going to go into the Inferno or up to the, what is that, Warden platform. And the pack on this is going to come down to this storage and start working on buildings this way. What that does is it splits the E-Drags into two packs. Now, what that does is it tears apart the value and divides it in half. The main value of E-Drags is when they're grouped up in a big group and under rage. So if you separate those two groups, you force them to rage one or the other or both, and it cuts the value of the E-Drags in half, okay? Okay, guys, let's take a look at some 12v12 replays. There's going to be 3 of them. The first one to hit me was Nick, and he's going to be doing the Suilalo. Now, this is what we wanted, right? I did not really want him to Sui my eagle like that, but he does end up pulling out the baby drag. And something unexpected here happens. It exposes a flaw in this base. Look at all those traps that got pulled out. That is not what we wanted. But anyway, baby drag's pulled. He took the eagle down. And now he's luring it over. He's going to take it down with his heroes. Remember we said they only had 3 options for pulling out and suing the clan castle. And he takes the option with the 2 archer towers. Now he gets the baby drag. And he does end up getting this air defense, which I did not see happening. He sends the king up here for the Tesla farm. This is a really smart Suilalo. Now, even though he gets that air defense, and he gets a good portion of the Tesla farm. It's still not going to work. He's going to lay all the balloons down, all his hounds, his warden, and look what's happening over here. These balloons are just fizzling out. And if you're worried about these air defenses not having a lot of cover from balloons, there's a pack of balloons up there, and let's see if that pack of balloons gets that multi-target Inferno down or not. He uses the warden ability above the queen. He dropped his skeleton spell. She hops in the compartment, then back out, as queens do. And that's it. Look at those balloons. Totally fizzled out. Even with the heal spell, they're not going to live through the Town Hall alone, much less the Town Hall and the multi-target Inferno. So the rest of this is just him kind of cleaning up with pups and whatnot for over a minute. We're not going to watch all that. It gets down to 71%. Okay. The second guy to hit the base was Sir Longsword, and he's going to do what I was afraid of the most, which is E-Drags, because in testing, we actually tripled this base with E-Drags. So what he does here is he tries to pick off that mortar. Sorry, he doesn't try. He does pick off that mortar. He's cleaning up some of the trash buildings because he wants to funnel his E-Drags. He sues his heroes over here for the air defenses. He brought a blimp with him. Let's see what he does with that blimp. Okay, he's going to blimp the eagle. So he's doing that, luring the clan castle. Now, one mistake he made was having the queen come all the way up here because she steps in to get this wizard tower and lures out this hound. So he gets my eagle and my X-bow again, pops out a bunch of traps, spams down the E-Drags. Okay, let's take a look if what I said happens. Look at that. All of the low value or low hit point buildings are gone. Just the storage is left. So we got 2 packs of drags. And look what happens. Look at that split. Now, these 2 E-Drags and the warden come up to this hound, which is really unfortunate for him. Second pack is down here. Takes another bad split. Most of them go south. One comes in and gets picked off by the queen. She did get the multi-target Inferno, but the other 2 have popped the hounds, so they're going to be stuck up there for a while. These 4 down here are going to get hung up on the queen. Oh, there's 5, and she picks one off. And then these 2 come after her. She picks off another one. That was weird. Zoomed out really fast. Anyways, and you could tell this raid is just fizzling out. There's 4 E-Drags, I think, at the bottom, maybe 3. Eating black bombs, red bombs, but it's just not going to be enough firepower to push through the base. There's 2 air defenses right next to the town hall. So, all right, so we survived E-Drags, and I was the most afraid of that. Pretty nice. At this point in the war, we've still only been 1-starred, and for the percent, a high percent, 81%. So Carbon Fin comes in. He has to secure the 2-star for the win, or we win by stars. And they end up winning by percent, but he's going to do a mass loon. So after all the scouts they've done, he's learned 3 balloons pull the baby drag. And for him, the best place to put his heroes, in his opinion, is up here to get the air defenses. Because he knows he's not trying to triple the base, he's staying far away from that Tesla farm. And now he comes in to blimp the eagle and mass balloon at the town hall. You see there, all his balloons are basically at the town hall here. See this? There's not very many balloons down here. He's got his clan castle balloons, but they're not going to get very far knowing that all the air traps are here in the center. He freezes the sweeper. He's going to quake the town hall to activate it. Once all the balloons get over it, he wardens it and knows he has the 2-star secured. I'm going to go ahead and ×4 this. He was not trying for the 3-star, so we can't really hold that against him. It was a great 2-star hit, and it was enough to win the war. But my base held. I didn't want to get tripled by 12s, and I did not want to get 2-starred by 10s, and they took 5 attempts and never did what they set out to do. So I was pretty pleased with this base. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys are learning something from this. I hope it helps you at all. And I hope to see some of these bases out there you guys build. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.